Today's project, we're going to take the girl to Tennessee. Let's get her off of that wall right there. Going to need some measurements, you know, just around about, maybe 21, let's see. Just kind of thinking out loud, let's go with this. About a 4-inch right there, you know, just somewhere in the vicinity, a 4-inch right there. And then 4, well, let's come over here about, let's go 8 inches, which would give us a little, that might be too much. 8, let's just see what it looks like. 8. And like 8 right there. We'll put us a board up there, that'll come down about right now, it'll be about right there. We'll cut that right there, and we'll cut that right there. That'll come out about right. We'll make that about right there. And all measurements is definitely, you know, just whatever looks right. And well, that's 40. With this line right here, I kind of was thinking earlier about how tall right there. Be about 41, give us a little right there. So let's put us a straight edge across there. We're going to need us a really, really good straight line right here, because we'll probably frame this up. Put your level up there. That'll do about right there. And we'll, right here will be our stopping, and over here will be our stopping. Oh, that'll be just right. We'll put us a board up here to cut by. Let's get that. We'll put us up a board across through there. Make this job easy. Okay, if you can see that bubble right there, it's perfectly on it. Let's just put a nut down there on that other end right down there. For sure. And then, oh, it's not right. It ain't right. I was going to mess up right there. The cutter yonder cuts about 1 inch above that. Actually, it's 1.25 inches. And I got it right on the line, so we're going to have to get that back off of there. You see, I had a little mark right there, which is about an inch that's about an inch and a quarter down right there, which, you know, that'll be okay. Let's just move over and get us a little more, a different hole. Kind of a little more balance on our board too. You know, make life easy if you can. Now we got it. The bubble's right on it. Now, when we run across the top of this board here, we'll be on our line yonder. Let's see, can we cut that out of there? All right, now let's move on to the sides. Keeping in mind, got electric receptacle right down there, right down yonder, so you know there's some electric wires in this wall somewhere. I cut that across yonder, and it's only half-inch sheetrock. So I got the bit in the cutter set at 1/2 inch. I'm just barely going through that there sheetrock. The marks I got on there to kind of just get us. It's a 2x4 right here, the best I can tell, and I did drill to find out how thick that sheetrock is, so I could pick up a piece up yonder to the hardware store. As I went on ahead and cut a hole in there, a test hole, to see how thick that was, and right there's a 2x4. So I'm assuming that there's a 2x4 straight here and then one that way to make this corner right here. That's the flat side, I'm assuming. I cut that cross through yonder, then I stick something in there. Let's stick something in there and see where we at. Okay. Yeah, I was right. Right there's the 2x4 right there, and that right there's where the mark is. And then come across. Okay, there's right there. Okay, there's a 2x4, and then the wire is about halfway on that 2x4 on that side. Nothing on that side, and then on over through yonder, the 2x4 is about that angle, about right here. So let's put this board up here and make a cut. Don't need the tarry. So we'll put the middle screw in. Let's give us a little extra. Put that middle screw in there. Now we need to make sure it's in a plumb. Okay, that's that plumb right there. to check it again. Yep, good. Let's make a cut. But first, let's get us a measurement up yonder to make sure we're not going wrong. Okay, that'll be our starting point, and we'll make the cut. Two more to go. We'll cut the top out and then we'll cut that side. Let's move the board to the top. But first, we'll run the vacuum cleaner in here and clean up all of this dust before we proceed. Now let's make the cut. Yeah, sheetrock dust. You know, deal with it ever how you want to. We'll vacuum away the dust, cut this side out. Got that board screwed up right there. The level there says that it say this board right here is in plumb. Now let's make the cut. Just as I suspected, I think there's a nail somewhere underneath this paint in the center here. So now, where is that nail? Two nails right here. Now let's get a pry bar. We don't want to damage this at all. Let's get a pry bar. I think this tar, that's that tar changing tool right there. Good pry bar, got the right angle to it. I think that'll work here. A good surface to be on there, and we really don't want to damage the outside. That's what we need to do. So let's, if we can get between them two nails right there, success. And she's free. Pull that piece of paper out of there. No damage to the front at all, and there is a nail on the back side right here. We got a nail sticking out there. I'll snip that off with the side cutters. But at this point right here, you know, all we got to say now is she's going to Tennessee. Now let's pack her up, get her on the road. But first we got to fill up this hole right here. Get a piece of sheetrock cut, and we'll take that down. The 2x4 right here, where the bit was riding along there, I'm going to go ahead and trim that back about a ½ inch here. That'll give an overlap for the other piece of sheetrock to go up there. I'll put a spacer in behind here and here, those 4 pieces. Trim this one on out to that 2x4 in there. And as you can see, the electrician done a wonderful job right there by putting those wires exactly in the middle of that 2x4. They're well nailed in there. A very good job. Good job. And I also, on the cutter, well, let's just look at it. Oh, it's perfect. The distance from here to there is exactly the thickness of that wall board. Had that wire been free in there when I come across there was no danger of cutting the cable if it's only that deep. Just barely did cut through that backside paper there. Just made a very faint line on that 2x4. Just, you can tell it was there, but it didn't cut it at all. Let's get on with the show. an hour later, and we got that patch back in that wall right there. Went on ahead and took that rasp tool and made a bevel on all of the outside towards the inside, and that inside piece towards the outside. Got a real nice little bevel all the way around it there. The screws are done already below the level of the patch. Now let's put a little bit of that there stuff around there. That's all. We'll put another coat on there tomorrow.